What's up, everybody? It is me, ClayDoh, and welcome back to yet another episode of Fields of Mistria. I think this is like 2 days in a row of Fields of Mistria, so I kind of feel happy about that. 4 different videos in 2 days of 2 different series. Kind of cool. Kind of cool if you ask me personally, but let's waste no time and get right into today's episode. So the first thing that I need to do is pull up my to-do list. And if you are an astute ClayDoh channel enjoyer, you will know that in today's episode of One Day at a Time, I also used my iPad to do my to-do list. So if you'll just excuse me 1 minute as I get today's to-do list pulled up here. Okay, so today is the Saturday market. I could have told you that from the title of this episode, but we have some things to do before that. So yesterday we had actually gotten a letter from Adeline telling us to visit her about the food shortage. I believe I can pull it up right here. Yep. So we need to go to the manor house and meet with Adeline today. So that's one thing we're going to do. The next thing we're going to do is go to the Saturday market. I don't know when that takes place today. I think they'll probably give me a letter in the mail to let me know when that's happening and where it is. So we're going to do that today. And finally, maybe buy something from the Saturday market. We'll just see how that goes. But those are the to-do list items. So we can move that out of the way and bring in the daily question, or the episode question. But today, I guess it could be the daily question. So, what is something I should strive for to complete in this series? As you all know, this is genuinely my first time playing this game. I really don't know very much about it. So I'm up for suggestions. If there are people who are watching this and have played a lot more of this game than I have, please feel free to let me know of something that I can get done in this series and something that I should really start focusing on, because I'm all ears. I want to know how people play this game and what I should do to improve my playstyle. So let me know in the comment section below. But with all of that out of the way, and so I can catch my breath, let's start with today's video. Whew, that was a lot of yapping. Holy cow. Okay, so we do have some mail today, so let's check this out. Good night. Okay. So, ClayDoh, the Saturday market is finally back in town. Please go and introduce yourself to this week's vendors. Then come talk to me for a reward from Nora. Okay, we have a sliced turnip recipe. Ooh. ClayDoh, we received your shipment of turnips this morning from Baylor. You're doing great work over there. I've attached my recipe for sliced turnips. I thought you might want to try it out. Enjoy, from Nora. Thank you, Nora. All right, so we got reopening the mines. Sweet. ClayDoh, I need your help with something important. Please meet myself and curator Errol at the museum west of town to discuss the reopening of the mines from Iceland. Sweet, that's huge. ClayDoh, Dozy absolutely insisted that I send you an extra token of apology for nearly knocking you out with my experimental potion yesterday. Here's a magical object that I think you might find useful, if you can figure out what it does. Ho 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 ho. From Juniper. Attached items is a weather crystal ball. Sweet. Can I place this in my house or something? Let's, hold on. Maybe I can use it like this. Okay, it is something I placed. So let's bring it inside my house. And you know what? Let's put it right here. Can I put it on the table? Please tell me I can. Oh my gosh, I can. An image forms in the crystal ball. Tomorrow there will be a thunderstorm. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, let's learn the sliced turnips recipe. Sweet. Okay, so does that require cooking level 1, or am I now at cooking level 1? Oh well. These crisp slices of turnip are mildly sweet, tasty, and refreshing. Sweet. Okay, well, before we do anything, let's water these crops here, because we don't want them to get ruined or anything like that. Beautiful crops right there. Can I not plug these guys yet? Nope. They look complete, but oh well. What do I know? I'm just a lowly farmer. I just moved here. Okay, so we do have 20 magic points again, so let me go back to Calderis' statue. You feel compelled to talk to Calderis' statue. The people of my time had a saying that they passed down through many generations. Do not forget that there's a jump button, I believe it was. I assume that makes more sense if you're human. Perhaps you'll find it useful. You know what? I did actually forget that we can jump in this game. I totally did forget. Thanks for pointing out the obvious, buddy. Okay, so I could do a day well spent and giving me extra stamina boost for the next day, but I'm gonna do the prepared picker because the seed version of various forageables is kind of cool. All right, so wow, holy cow, you can upgrade your stuff a lot. Fishing, oh, I can do this one. Fish will become attracted to your bobber from a greater range. Okay, that's kind of cool, but I don't have a fishing rod just yet, so I don't think that's necessary. Okay. Ooh, this sounds fun. All right, so, oh my. Okay, so there are 4 people that I can meet. So are they all just in town like this? Oh, I love the music, by the way. This is nice and cute. Okay, so, ooh, that's right. We had rewards from yesterday that I have to do. Look at all of that. Good night. So we have 2 things of money that I can open. 200. And then this one, how much are we gonna get? Another 150, sweet. And then we got some more pants that we can put on. Adventurer's pants. You know what, I kind of want to see what those look like on my characters. So let's pull up the pants here. Let's do these. Ooh, those look nice. It's kind of more like rugged jeans. Honestly, you know what? Let's stick with that for a little while. Oh, there's presets too. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. And then we have this jacket on right there. The long sleeve, you know, it looks cool. Don't need a dress. Those are just overalls. Pretty cool looking stuff. And then backpacks and capes. I like the cape, so that's what we're gonna rock and roll with. What do we got going on here? Request for berries. If someone would be so kind as to bring me some wild berries for my snack, I would be in your debt. Bring some wild berries to Errol. Well, I can do that because not only do I have to go to the museum today, but I mean, I can just bring those to the museum with me. There's plenty of them around, and I'm pretty sure I even have some at home. So you know what? Before we go over to the Saturday market, because I mean, it's gonna be happening all day long. Oh wait, there we go. All right, perfect. All right, so there's the berries that I need. It's only 5, right? I only need to bring 5. Yeah, 200 tesserae. Holy cow! And then that one's renowned. Where are you? All right, 40 tesserae. Yeah, that's still really good. So before we go over to the museum, let's introduce myself to everybody at the night market, the Saturday market. They all still here? Yeah. Okay. There's actually one right up here. Oh boy. All right. There's Luke. I love Friday nights at the inn. It was so nice to see everyone relaxing. Vera's doing a lot of cutting and dyeing today. I showed her some stretches to keep her hands nice and open. Why don't you take a minute and do the same? I guess this is one of the people I can talk to. Ooh, it's hairstyles. That's kind of cool. All right, how do I talk to you? There we go. Hello. If you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. The name's Vera. I'm a traveling hairstylist. I've been all over at Aldaria. Holy cow, I slipped up on my words there. I'd be happy to teach you any hairstyle I know. Just pick what you like and put down your coins. That's kind of cool. And what all ones do you have? You have a rounded afro, straight buns fringed, wavy medium twin buns, curly pompadour. Okay, got the Josuke hairstyle, batwing hair clips, wavy long ponytail, wavy rugged. That's kind of cool. So I guess, okay, you do unlock them to wear permanently. That's kind of cool. Hello, Adeline. I've got big hopes for you, ClayDoh. Thanks. It's very encouraging. Hello, Island. Darcy's got cakes in today. Ooh, how do I choose? Chocolate, raspberry? I had to get both to support the market and all. Hello, Rice. Got attached to the iced coffee in the capital, and I was really missing it until I found Darcy's Saturday market booth. And between you and me, she makes it better. All sorts of treats here. Strawberry shortcake, 3 stars. I don't know what that means, but it's a whole energy and health boost, so there you go. 106, curiously. And I only have a max of 100, so perhaps there is a way to increase my max stamina. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's totally a way to do it. 128, 140. Good night. Some of these are really good. Look at that, 178. These scoops of ice cream are topped with a generous amount of chocolate sauce. Very nice. All right, well, let me introduce myself to Darcy. Hello, Darcy. Hello there. Welcome to Darcy's Cafe. Yes, I'm Darcy. I figured as much. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or a sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything is made fresh. Sweet. Well, thank you, Darcy. I appreciate you making the stuff that you do. Ooh, there's a chest here. Can I open? No, I can't. Hi, welcome to Mary's Antiques. I'm Mary. I sell all sorts of unique furniture here that I source and restore myself. The selection is always changing. If you see something you like, snag it before it disappears. Let's see what we got. We have a bathtub! Bathroom curtain stand. All sorts of stuff. Bakery dessert case. That's kind of cool. Cabin counter. Haunted nightstand. Ooh, haunted attic flooring. So there's flooring too. That's kind of cool. Haunted attic bed. I wonder if there's in the future ways where you can upgrade the size of your house like you can in Stardew. Because then I'd really be interested in doing all the decorations and stuff. Hi, Celine. Lewis makes clothes that last. I've had my winter coat for years now, and it still looks like new. Hello, Lewis. Greetings and salutations. My name is Lewis. If you're looking for an article of clothing, you may rest assured that I personally cut and sew every garment you'll find at my booth. My stock changes with the week, so if you find something you simply have to see yourself in, don't wait. Let's see, so we got a striped bucket hat. Cool. Oversized tea outfit. That's basically what I wear on a daily basis. Oh, pumpkin beanie. That's so cute. Paisley bandana, a sprout hat so I could become a Pikmin. Let's go. Ooh, that's a nice looking cap. Pumpkin earrings, sneakers, some devil horns, and a tangerine hat. Holy cow, it's all expensive though, so while I don't have all that much, I don't think I'm gonna waste too much money on it. Hi, Terethia. Mary always puts the nautical bits and bobs aside for me. What a nice girl. Ha ha ha. All right, who do I need to meet with for the thing? Greet the vendors. I need to meet you. Let's see. Oh, know her name when I see it. Okay, Nora. I need to find Nora. Where are you? You're actually just right over. Yeah, you're right over here. I think. Where am I compared to the map? Okay, so you're up there. Also, I turned on my cursor. I don't know if anybody noticed it, so now you can actually see what I'm doing instead of just assuming. Am I too high now? Yeah, I am. Where? How do I get down there? Okay, so that must be what those plants look like in my farm when they're done. Let's see. Where am I now? Okay, that's not helpful. I guess it's just everybody's jumbled up, so I just have to find her. This shouldn't be this hard. You're not Nora. None of you are Norma. None of you are Nora. Darcy gets tea ingredients from Celine, milk from Hayden's farm. We're all so connected. Nice. Nothing beats tea and cake, and Darcy's got both. Don't tell anyone. This might be my favorite place at the Saturday market. Let's see here. You know what? I did kind of want to take a look at them. Okay, there she is right there. Small bath mat. You know what? I kind of want to see what the haunted attic flooring kind of looks like. Yeah. Let's get that. Surely I won't regret this purchase. Okay. I did greet all the vendors, Nora. Thanks, ClayDoh. Isn't the market great? Here's your reward. You can buy something from your favorite stall. 200 tesserae. Perfect. All right, so I basically got my investment back. Okay. So I don't know if the Saturday market is going to affect everything else that I want to do today. So let's see by just going into the manor and see if something just activates because of it. Yes. Okay. Very good. Your request is reasonable, but could I suggest we add a sleep aid to the list of medicines? It keeps well. We ran short in the days after the earthquake. It'd be a weight off my mind to know we have extra stock. That's a great idea. Our first aid supplies should cover all the bases. Excellent. I'll get to work. Yes, hello. I've been standing here the whole time. Here to pitch in as well, ClayDoh? You already know. I'm in for the money, and, sorry, I'm here for helping. Many hands make light work. I'll leave you two to it. All right, thanks. Thanks for answering my letter. I've sent out personal requests to anyone who might be able to help us rebuild our emergency stockpile. I don't like to think about what might have happened without it in the aftermath of the earthquake. Unfortunately, it's pretty much used up. You won't believe how many berries I can donate. You can count on me. I don't think it's time to get all egotistical yet. It's only my 5th day here. If only we could stockpile your enthusiasm too. Could you ship 10 crops to help resupply our food rations? I'll give you these seeds to get you started. Locally grown crops keep well, and they're filling and nutritious too. I think we'll all sleep easier with the emergency stockpile refilled, don't you? Sure, I really think it will be more than 10 potatoes that'll be good enough for our emergency stockpile, but it's good that I got a free donation of potatoes. Okay, so now we gotta go to the museum and see what Island and the museum guy have to do with our quests. I believe his name is Errol. I totally was blanking on his name, but it's gonna take me a while to get used to all the names. Alrighty. Oh, there's 3 more right there. Hello, dear friends. ClayDoh, thank you for joining us. I hope you haven't roped ClayDoh into your schemes, Island. Ooh, I do love a good scheme. Then you'll love this. I believe the time has come to discuss reopening the mines. Island, with all due respect, I believe we should be focusing on the museum. We don't have the workforce to reopen the mines in a commercial capacity, whereas the museum is drawing interest from as far as the capital already. I believe it is the surest way to raise Mistria's renown, which should be our top priority. We are in agreement that the museum should be our focus, Errol. However, with the arrival of ClayDoh, I believe we now have the perfect person to begin exploring the mines. That's true. I'm quite the mining man. Shipments of ore would be invaluable to the town. There are surely incredible artifacts just waiting to be discovered in the depths. Weren't the mines condemned after the earthquake? The more dangerous the adventure, the better. That's the spirit. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, I simply can't approve of a reopening at this time. Structural damage, ore seam slippage, the elevator stopped working. And I've been hearing strange sounds from below. That only just makes me more curious about it. Surely you're not keeping the mine shut out over some eerie noises, Errol. I would be happy to reconvene on the matter when Mistria's town rank has reached the at least Stone Star rank, if that would satisfy you too. I can see there's no budging you, Errol. Well, at least we have a goal in sight, ClayDoh. How can I help? Turning in items for the museum sets, completing requests, and shipping items are all ways that you can help to raise Mistria's renown. Let's get to it. The mines will be reopened in no time. I'm glad to see you so enthused, Island. Well, you know, I mean, I want to do the mines. I'm a big miner fan myself. Okay, well, there's 20 more renown. Are there any other things that I can do today? Let's see. So, I think that's just 10 generic crops, so that's fine. Don't really know how to get clay here. So, we'll just work on that one. Oh, is Errol in the museum? He's probably in town. Okay. There he is. I think that's his icon. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. All right, we gotta find him. Yeah, to find him, I'll make use of my M pressing here. So he's below. He's down this way, according to the map. So let's see. Can I go down here and find him? Surely, right? There he is. Hey, buddy. I have some berries for you. Ah, my snack. I thank you for your consideration. Please accept this small token of gratitude. Oh, it's all good, man. You know, I do the things I can for the community. Okay, so I don't have a fishing rod, so I can't do that one. And then noodles, I don't know how to make noodles. I'm assuming that's something I'd have to make. I could talk to a bunch of people. I can talk to Celine again. I like tea, rose tea in particular. It has such a delicate flavor. I don't know how to make rose tea. I want coffee! No, you don't! I always visit Darcy's booth when she's here. She has so many teas. There's always a new one to try. Do you have rose tea? Let's see. Oh, you do. It's 180 though. I mean, that's you know, that's a lot of money. You know what? Let's do it. Here, Celine, I have some rose tea for you. This is sweet. Thank you, ClayDoh. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your rose tea. Anyway, I have to go back to Iceland now and isolate myself from the world as I plant my 10 potatoes. Plus, this saves me a lot of money too. I'm glad I get these things for free instead of having to spend like 1,000 G on potatoes of all things. Okay, so first I gotta clean up the land a bit here. So there's already 5 here, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gonna bother me. Can I use the pickaxe to just like... No, I can't. All right, we're just gonna pretend that that spot doesn't exist. Ooh, there's my farming stuff coming in handy right there. Nice. Oh, beautiful. All right, so let's water these guys. Nice, more magic for me. Beautiful. Okay, so while we're on the farm, we have some little stumps to get rid of, as is tradition for the farm today. All right, so I think we are almost done getting rid of all these little sticks here, so we're close. Oops. Hey, how about I chop the wood there? Is there something there? I think that's probably a rock, so we can ignore it. Another one bites the dust. Good. Beautiful. Nice. We have to be getting close, am I right? Oh, you know what I forgot? Hold on. Let's go back inside my house. I want to see what this looks like inside. Okay. So... Oh, that looks so cool. That looks really good. Oh, I'm glad I put that in there. All right, so let's put this stuff away too. Perfect. Yeah, I like that flooring a lot. Glad we picked that one. That one was a good choice. A good one. Is that? Oh, that was only one shop. Nope, it was still there. Okay. Been lied to. There we go. Okay. There's just a couple more twigs on the farm that I can get rid of, so that's my goal. And if I get 5 more magic points, or 4 now, I can upgrade my farming to all the maximums that I can do for it. Which doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get all these in one go, which is a bummer. We'll see, though, because I can still go to the Sleeping Dragon, and if it's only those 3 left, well, we're one step closer to being done. So, let's head to the Sleeping Dragon, eat some of today's soup, and continue the journey. All right. Ah, the music is so lively here. Love it. No, I haven't even checked Baylor's shop. What do you have? Okay, so you have question mark butterfly. So it's just insects and stuff that you can find around here. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so you can make items like that too. Interesting. Oh, the chess pizza. There's chess? Like, ooh. Oh, and there's food. Oh, you can buy lilacs and stuff. Forgot I need to put that in the museum. Interesting. Interesting. Good to know about some of these things. All right, so let's go and have some soup. Good soup. Well, well, well. Look what's still here for me. Let me just yoink this. Tasty blended fruit juice. Well, that'll help me a little bit. Okay, the mission is not yet done. The farm shall endure. All right. I think we're gonna get a lot of good rewards at the end of the day too. I did a lot of stuff for renown, so this should be good this should be a good day today. All right. Anyway, my focus right now is getting the rest of these little twigs removed, which still take a lot of effort here. Hold on. Okay, there's something there, but I don't know what it is. Nice. Okay, that's another one. Is that the last twig here? I think it is. So now I guess we can start from the left side here and work our way over and start chopping down these rocks. Because then the last thing is truly going to be all of the trees here. All right, so let's drink this juice. All right, so there's 20 more energy that I can work with. So that should give me 6 more rocks that I can chop down. Should be, in theory. Right. 4, okay, so I can chop down 1 more. All right, and that's all I can do. So actually, hold on. We're at 1 energy, so let's go down to 0. Perfect. And double check just to make sure. Good. Okay, so we are actually at full 0 energy, which means if I go to Calderas' statue, interact with it, and go here, going to bed with 0 stamina, which we have, gives it a stamina boost the next day. Absolutely. So we have all of the tier 1 farming things unlocked. So I'm not really sure where I go yet. I don't know if I want to do any of these because I don't have animals for ranching. Don't have anything to do with that yet. Cooking, probably not yet. I might start focusing on fishing since I feel like that's the logical next step. Since I feel like we're close to getting a fishing rod, so that's good. Oh, nice. You can actually jump over stuff. I don't know why I hadn't checked to see if I could do that at all. Okay, so let's put this stuff away. Let's see if there's anything else that I can do in town. Because, I mean, there is still some time left in the day. So, I mean, kind of got to get my use out of it. So, let's see. It sounds like the night market, or the Saturday market, is all but finished for today. So, yeah, everybody seems to be going home. Out for a late night stroll? It's a great way to relax before bed. You know it, except I can't seem to... Oh, there's how we can walk. You hold control instead of shift. Although this is just me pressing on the keypads. If I press control, then I start walking like a normal person instead of running everywhere. So they're still here. Can I still talk to them? What a day. Do you think Mary will let me sack out on one of her carpets? I don't know. Perhaps. Let's see. Hello, Darcy. Another market day spent watching vigilantly to make sure Dell doesn't get into the coffee. She's way too conniving for her age. Wow, I can't read. All right, what do the other vendors have to say? Hello, Lewis. As always, it was delightful to see you, ClayDoh. I hope to wow you with my selection next time we meet. I wonder how many different Saturday market people there are. What a busy day today. My booth was in high demand. Guess all the spring cleaning means everyone's got room for new furniture. Well, especially in my case, my place is basically brand new. Kind of. Oh, the roof is in disrepair up there. Didn't even notice it. Okay. All right, that's pretty much everything I can do today. Let's really quick, since I think I can. Yeah, I can still swing my sword. Let's clean up on the little grass here that have continued to spawn up a little bit. I might make this like a little nightly chore for myself, just so it doesn't get out of hand over time. Unless there is a way to stop the grass from... Aha! There's still one more twig. Another twig there, too. So there are still a couple left, but that's okay. All the ones I can see are gone, which is what I care about. All right. Get rid of you. You're a tree that's growing, so I'd need to use my axe, and I just can't. More grass down here. Oh, and some twigs as well. Goodness. A lot of stuff that I still need to clean. Look at that. It looks good. All right. Let's get this one here. That there. Oop. Still more grass and stuff. Goodness. Okay, that should be everything. Yep. Now we're good to go to bed. Woo! All right. I'm going home. All right. Is there anything coming up? No. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, let's go to sleep then. All right. What a good day today. So, since I forgot what my to-do list entailed, let me just pull that out really quick. Could have sworn I got more renown than that, but... All right, so we got 3 completed quests today and netting me 60 more renown, but there's a lot of more tesserae that it didn't account for, so pretty good. But before we hit next day, let's go over the to-do list. So we did visit Adeline to go over the food reserves, and she gave me 10 potatoes for that, so that is one thing done. The next thing is to go to the Saturday market, kind of very hard to avoid that kind of thing, so that's 2. And finally, buy something. We did. I think we bought the, excuse me. We bought the flooring for my house, and I think it looks really good. So a perfect 3 out of 3. Goodness, golly, sorry. Hiccups today. A perfect 3 out of 3 day complete. It is just exactly what you love to see. So that is it for today's episode. But before we end it off, let's see what kind of rewards we pull in for today. I can only assume every 10 ranks we will upgrade our wood rank to like stone or something. I'm going to, at least I'm going to assume that stone is next, so. All right, anyway, well, that is it for today's episode, so if you like this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff, but as for me, I will be back tomorrow with some more, or not tomorrow, but whenever, I'll be back with the next episode of Fields of Mistria. Bye!